7'1" rebounder, shot blocker, and leader Tyson Chandler. Then it's Anthony, and it's Stoudemire in at the 4. And looking at the Nets, Deron Williams out there with Johnson. And inside out of Stanford University, a skilled post scorer with tremendous size, the 7-footer, Brook Lopez. Then it's Wallace, and it's Humphreys in at the 4 spot. Pass to Lopez. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They get the first bucket of the game there.
And I think it's going to be a good one. And you look at this new Nets ownership group over the last couple of seasons, guys, and the first word that comes to mind is aggressive. They're going after it. I mean, trading for veteran star talent, buying the top free agents. They've said themselves they're not going to build slowly. They're going to try to make this thing happen in fast mode.
Good for them.
You can cause the defense just so many problems. There aren't many ways to slow him down.
Williams against Phillips. A fadeaway. Shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Going back to the new ownership for the Nets. Certainly a well-financed team. And, you know, Jay-Z, a holdover from the previous ownership group. He's still involved. Especially for a guy that was raised in this area. I think it brings nice closeness with the fans and the organization.
Yeah, a little bit of street cred, if you will.
Yeah, Steve, you're all about street cred.
Well, that's what I was raised on in Pacific Palisades, California. I owned that town, much like Jay-Z owns Brooklyn, baby.
Oh, man. Now, here's Felton after the miss from Joe Johnson. Takes it from 10. Nice shot by Felton. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Doris Burke spoke with Mike Woodson. Doris?
He had a lot of praise to extend Joe Johnson's way, and with each compliment, it presented a concern for his defense. He knows Joe is one of the most explosive scorers in the league and can hurt you in a lot of different ways on the floor. We'll see if he can hurt them in this one, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Well, Johnson is not the same player he was a few years ago in terms of explosiveness, but he's still very crafty. He knows how to create his own shot by using that size and strength. And he can get to that mid-range area against virtually any defender in the league.
And one of the things with Joe is that he never seems to get thrown off his game once he gets it going. Man, when he's flowing, it's hard to slow him down. He's a guy who can really score points in bunches.
Williams gets a screen from Humphreys. And Williams, here we go. Gets a look. Shot by Johnson, no good.
I'd rather see him just pull straight up. He went for that leaner, and it seemed to be off balance a bit. Well, you think about Amari Stoudemire, his tremendous scoring ability at the power forward spot. He's so explosive, although lost a little bit of his pop the last few years, but not really a traditional back-to-the-basket guy. More of a face-up, jump shoot, or blow by you and make you look silly guy.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Yeah, he struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
Felton with the ball. Williams picks him up. Goes up on the high post. Nice shot by Felton. You wonder for Stoudemire, as some of his explosiveness dissipates over the years, whether he'll start to develop his back-to-the-basket game a little bit more.
I think he'd be well served to do just that, Kevin, but I don't know if he necessarily will. That first step has been a devastating weapon, and I think he's actually better when he's able to face other defenders. I mean, it puts them in a real bind. If he can continue to add strength, then I think he will be a little more effective with his back-to-the-basket. The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the defense pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing. That's the shot he was looking for. I'm surprised he didn't get it to fall.
And Williams, here we go. And now the Knicks on the break. Felton dishes to Chandler. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. Nets trail by 3. On the wing, Johnson.